Alright guys, welcome back to Market Master, Roland Attenborough. If you're new here, I'm the leading William Gann scientific and analytical researcher, and our channel is dedicated to very powerful esoteric knowledge for forecasting tops and bottoms and changes in trend. And thank you very much for having me as a guest today as I get this screen in order. Hopefully you can see me all right. It's a lovely day. I got to be outside. I just got back from America, and I'm going to give you a very quick update on what happened to me, and I want to talk about the market just after. So I'm going to bring this into view. You can see triple tops, guys. We're going to talk about all this in a second, but first, my visit to the United States and my return. And I returned early. I was turned away and denied access to the United States for something that occurred in my life when I was younger, 33 years ago, and I got a pardon for such a thing, even though the laws have changed and just such things are legal. Uncle Sam hasn't forgot about this. However, it was said to me while I was in detainment for 21 hours that I was to be deported. However, I underwent several interviews with Tam, the Chinese fellow who was assigned to my case, and he convinced his boss finally in the end that to change my paperwork from deportation to removing my request to visit the continental United States. Because deportation means you can never come back and set foot. Never, ever. So anyways, they went right through me several times, and my last interview sealed the deal. They went through, they looked at all my code work, they looked at my forecasting work, my YouTube channel, all the things that I do and that I accomplish and what I was bringing to America. Anyways, Tam worked really hard with me. He worked really hard. I'm really grateful to him. The border services treated me very well. That place is busier than you think, and I mean that. It's way busier than you think, and it's freezing cold in there, by the way. Freezing cold. Anyways, they were very kind to me. They altered my paperwork to reflect a better decision for bringing my business to America, so I'm very grateful of that, and I'm grateful that they worked with me to do that. So I'm very happy, and I've never had bad feelings about America or American people. I love America and American people. I love everybody everywhere. Anyways, and Donald, I'm not mad at Donald Trump in the least bit, not one bit. No, not one bit. I'll be invited back to that country to showcase my business for sure, and I look forward to that. So on my return, the second I got back, they handed me my electronic equipment. I went immediately. I realized I could not return to America for 9 months would be the soonest with a visa, a waiver. And I wasn't prepared to wait that long for my business and whatnot. So I recontacted Yana at FinTech in London, and she sent me a really lovely email. I just wanted to take a real quick look at it here, and she's like, good day, Mr. Roland, glad to see your email. Hope you're doing well. Could you please tell me you're ready to move forward with opening your crypto business in Canada for, micro money service businesses? And also, do I need any help opening my company in Belize? And they'd be glad to help me. And that's Yana there. She's a legal assistant at FinTech in London. Anyways, London is calling. They picked me up, and now I want to let you know that just because I had a little setback there didn't mean they were stopping me. I'm moving more forward now because they've already accepted my initial application for my blockchain project that I've been working on for just a little over 2.5 years. Pretty much one 30-degree move of Saturn through a sign, or 30 degrees. Anyways, so that's moved forward. So my business has leapt forward again, even though I suffered a major setback. And to go to America, I can't wait 9 months, and I can't give them an EB5 and give them 800 grand, and you know, and I didn't want to fork over the E2 and give them 100K for that and still have to wait. So I didn't want to do all these things. So I mean, America, made it clear that they weren't ready to move forward yet. So the UK reached out. It's 8 hours, 9 hours away over the pond. It's a lot further away than Las Vegas, right? That's like a 2.5, 3 hour flight from here. However, my friends at FinTech in London, they've made it very clear that they're not far away at all. So I was really pleased to be moving forward with them, as well as my branding. My branding, I hooked up with another fella here right away too. I didn't just let that fall away, guys. So Jamie from Trade World, he reached back out to me because I recontacted him again, and he trademarks and registers businesses. So that's a helping thing too. However, I think Yana, is capable of finding those things as well. But basically, I've realigned myself again, and I'm still going to my same goalpost. Just the waypoints have changed in between. That's it. My destination is still the same. So I just wanted to teach you, tell you a update about what I'm doing and my relocation plans and whatnot. So thank you for being patient with me. I'm back now, and my normal operations are resuming, and I will be shipping and sending off my emails and whatnot, and picking up more of my my squares from Amiri's printing. They've been really kind, holding on and printing more and more stuff. So thank you very much for being patient and waiting for me. I've also been answering lots of emails and whatnot back, and I'm getting back to everyone. And my friend from China, Shiori, reached out to me about a private tutoring, and 3-day private tutoring is $6,000, you guys. You get me for 8 hours by yourself, and I make you do all the work, right? And when you leave there, you know everything that I know. So I'm really, I was really pleased that he reached out to me, and I was going to offer some specials. He's already bought a course in a square, and he's a long-time follower and student, and not just a student, but a researcher. So thank you, Shiori, for reaching out to me again. You reached out to me several times about my in-person workshop and whatnot. So thank you for that. And the rest of my brothers and sisters in China as well. Thank you for being patient with me as well. A lot of you, thank you. Peace and love to you as well. Also, while I relocate to Belize, I'd like to start a healing and wellness center using, healing technologies that from an older time and an older world. So frequencies, and also natural and healing things. And also there, I'd like to extend an academy so people can drop in and do private teachings and look through the library. Hopefully that will take place over the next year. I know I'm going to be really busy. It's going to be really difficult to align all these things, but I'm just going to chip away. It takes me a while to do these things, and that's what it takes. Okay, let's just get back now to the chart. I wanted to talk about how Bitcoin was reacting to the latest maneuvers. So we're just going to move this over and catch back up. You know that I was talking about these swings here, and they move up about 13 days and 16 hours, and then they have a major blast up anyways on the 18th day. I wanted to talk about these. These are 16% as they move up here. or this one is. Anyways, let's go just take a look at this, because if you don't have my work, I would like very much for you to just use percentage levels and day counts. Oh, I'd like to talk about that. This man here is my teacher. How to make profits trading in commodities. Anyways, this book is all about percentage levels and determining the ebb and flow of how to do that. And I've highlighted all the percentage levels and stuff. Are all my books like that? I try not to, but some of them do. Anyways, so we don't take from or add anything. We just pick up the torch of what he's saying. So he says now, so we're moving up 15, 16% in our moves. And then from there, we're having 3.5 to 4% maneuvers down, and they take about 5 days. And this whole thing here, as we're talking about here, up to this level here, right? We go through this period of up to 13 days and we make it up 16%, and then things get crazy again, okay? So I wanted you to make note of that. So let's just keep moving forward as we move up. I'm gonna move all this stuff on here. It's really busy. So, okay, so we're gonna move the Fibonacci stuff because we've already made it up to 100% like Roland said, right? Hey Sam, how are you, babe? How's it going, sweetie? Love you too. Okay, so these moves down here are above 4%. Let's just go have a look. Yep, 3.8 to almost 4% here. Okay, and the daily count for this one before the next maneuver is always, right now, it's turning out to be like 5 days. Sorry, I went to the wrong day on that one. You have to go to the top, obviously, so let's just move it over, 3, 4, and then the last day before the fast move is 5 days and no more than 4%. So we have to watch that. So that's our, right? I mean, if you don't have our work and W.D. Gann's books and courses, and you're not hooked up with me too deeply, then you need to use your counter. Okay, so here we go again. We're just gonna go from here. We're gonna march on over, and we're gonna say, okay, so after, right, our 11 days, we're up like, what, our 15 and 16%, right? But our major top came in here. It was like 16 days later from that low, right? And we're still like 16 days and like basically 16 and 17%, right? So after 17 days, you know, it's below the 16%. And then what do we have? Let's go have a look. Remember, what's the percentage down that we're gonna be at? I was saying 4%, right? And how many days? So let's go have a look here. Well, there's 4.5%. I'm a little low on it. So, right, it's in our 4% here. Hasn't exceeded 5%. And look, after the 5th day, we make our low. What happens? Change in trend, 3 days, fast move up, bam. Okay, so let's just continue on now. We're gonna go from here, and we're just gonna do the same thing now. So, right, we're just gonna attach onto this one. We can do the forward one right after, but we're looking for our 16%. Well, this one, oh, we came up and we were 14%, showed a little bit more weakness, so we were 2% less. Interesting. Okay, well, let's just go see now from this point here where it changed and we made a low. What are we here? Way less, right? So we're a solid 13.5%, so we're 3.5% lower, or 2.5 to 3% lower than our 16% maneuver here over the same duration and period. Let's go have a look at the duration and period, because we were saying here, remember, after what? 13 days, right? Okay, well, let's just go have a look now, just before we move forward, right? We're gonna go look at our 13 days. There it is, bam. And then we return back down and make our low and then take off again. And if we add, we're gonna move it over to this one, whoops, right here. And we're gonna just count forward again. Remember, what are we looking for again? Well, we're looking for 16%, and this has exceeded 16%, and we're at 20% from this low. And by the way, we are looking for what? 13 days, right? And then we have a fast move up. Remember, I said this. Okay, so here we go. So we've moved up, and we've now made a new, right? A new top here. So let's just go over here and let's just measure this from this blow off here, and let's just get a correction and see if, you know. Oh, and by the way, before we do that, we're just going to double check our 4%, right? Just before we do all this. All right, so 4.5%. Okay, now let's go measure it from our top. Now, how many days before our breakout? How many days? 5. Okay, perfect. So we got everything still locked in, locked down. Let's go take a look at this one. So we got to go down how many percentage, guys? Let's go have a look, right? Let's snug it up to wherever it is, right there. 4.4%. How many days before the blast off do we go? How many days? 5 days. Bam, there it is. Okay, guys, so everything's still looking good. So what we're going to do? Well, let's go measure this one up here and just double check, right? Right? Are we saying that? Oops. We're looking for... Got to get it on. It's hard to see in the bright sun. Sorry, I'm kind of flicking around. All right, so what are we looking for? 4%? Okay, so we haven't. So we're at 4.6, 4.7% basically. We still haven't violated a 5% correction, so we're still looking good. If this thing holds, how many days do we got to wait, guys? How many days? I want to hear it. 5. 5 days. 5 days, bro. Okay, we're going to go count 5 days. Let's go do it. My counter wasn't clicking on there. Okay, so in 5 days will be the day for a fast move. It'll be the end, and we'll have a fast move, and that's when the Bitcoin convention starts, and we're always going to be on stage. And I believe Bitcoin is going to leap up. It's probably going to make it up to this 116 level, and then could subside, but it could go higher. I mean, hey, come on, guys. Anything can happen here. This is the 3rd month. So I just wanted to let you know. So if you want to find these tops and bottoms, and I told you, by the way, remember my channel underwent a review by Jordan of Crypto Explained Easy. Lovely fella from Croatia, him and his wife. They interviewed my channel and he asked me to make a prediction to watch Bitcoin sometime. I think it was a month before this happened. I'd have to go double check when that was. I forget. So much has happened to me. But I said to watch Bitcoin between May 19th and May 23rd. Anybody can go and check that out. Anyways, Jordan also asked me the square root of a number, and I told him the number in real time. That I'm a mathematician, and big deal. Anyways, I just thought I'd give you this update. I think there's something really big happening on the 27th. We should be looking at either entering long for a major breakup and a breakout and a move above, which would be violent, in my opinion. Otherwise, from this triple tops, the price either moves away very fast and rapid downward, or breaks above and moves up rapidly, okay, on triple tops. And that's what he states in his books and stuff. So I'm just conveying William's terrific message. By the way, big shout out to my other wingman other than Dex. Dex is my wingman. He's our top student researcher. He's killing it. Go check him out. Also, my other wingman, Cody Jones of wdgan.com. They're still the publisher and curator and rights holder. He's my wingman for sure. I own all his books and courses. I bought him off his mother, Nikki, and I wasn't able to meet his father, Billy, and he passed away just before I could meet with him and we could discuss these things. Anyways, I felt that, if Billy and I got together, him and I would have for sure made just the connection to the longitude of the prices in all the books and courses that Cody at WDGAN, all those things, all the astrological speakings in there, I can do all the determinations because I've purpose-built my tool to allow me to combine the scales with the zodiac and the degrees, and I can make the scales just as William did, and it took me forever. So I had a major problem, by the way, right? I bought $25,000 worth of these courses, and I still couldn't figure out the last part, right? I couldn't figure out the scales and the astrology section, or how the planets moved and the longitude of the prices. So that was a major thing. I could make forecasts and all that. I could tell you what month exactly is going to be tops based on doing the cycles, right? I could use my square 9, and I can pinpoint days and weeks and months in time, you know, when things would occur or would be likely to occur. And I put it all together, and it took me a long time to do all this, so I'm really grateful now that I'm able to show you my price scales. By the way, guys, I'm still using my old, my 3rd generation square, because every single one of my brand new squares, I can't even keep one. They're already spoken for, so I'm using my old 3rd generation square. It's true. And I've got stickers all over it and everything. And I'll show you. I'm working outside. Oh, by the way, this is the one I took to America. I had to cut it and to fold it and put it in my suitcase because I didn't have any new ones to take to America. Oh, it's crazy. All the things. The Lord was testing me. I'm telling you, I've had so many tests, and I'm saying yes to all of them. And I'm moving to America, and those are the things are not to America, to Belize, and I'm moving on. And one day, America will bridge a gap between us better, and we'll be doing business for sure, you know, on a bigger scale, you know. So I look forward to bringing a chapter or an office there for, you know, for our business, right? Anyways, I went on a little bit. I showed you some stuff with the market, and I have to now, it's been lovely working outside, and I need to go inside. Well, I don't have to go inside. I could pack up. I have 10 squares that I have to pack up and ship out to you guys, and I have to start on the emails as well, so now that I'm back to regular operations. So I just want to say I'm so grateful for the support and love that I've received, and the fact that I got back safe and everything. When I got back, by the way, I was so drained. I slept for 14 hours. I was so drained. I don't do that. Anyways, I'm going to end it here, guys. I'm kind of rambling on. Peace and love to you. I love you, brothers and sisters. Thank you.